Good afternoon. Today I'm going to be practicing Navasana Boat Pose, Bakasana Crow Pose, and Parsva Bakasana, which is Side Crow Pose. So first I'll start with Navasana Boat, beginning with Half Boat Pose. So first of all, spread your feet to hip distance and rock side to side on your sits bones. Gently rock back until you touch your tailbone on the mat. Grab your block and place your block between your knees. Squeeze your legs together and we'll practice half boat. Reach your hands forward, point your feet, and hold. Squeeze the legs together. Okay, from here we'll go into full boat. Extend your legs straight. Squeeze them together even if you're shaking a little bit. Hold. Okay, now plant your feet and shift your hips down the mat so that we can do low boat. In low boat, you're sitting on that triangle, so the two sits bones and the tailbone, and then you'll lower to your sacrum, which is at the, if you feel the bottom of your spine, you'll feel a triangular bone. That's called your sacrum, top of your hips. So for low boat, we're going to go from half boat and lower onto that flat part of your back. Extend your legs in front of you, reach your hands forward, keep your shoulders, head and neck up, and point your feet and hold. For 3, 2, and 1, and come back to seated. Okay, so that's Navasana Boat Pose. The next pose that I will try is Bakasana Crow Pose. In order to do this pose, I will use the prop of a block, a strong block. Actually, we'll use 2, so I'll just grab one more block here. And we're going to use these blocks to place underneath our feet. Okay, so for the crow pose, Akasana, your hands are slightly wider than your shoulders, just slightly. Make sure your index fingers are parallel, your hands are spread out, your fingers are spread out wide. And for this crow pose, we're going to squeeze our knees into our upper arms. Okay, so push down into your hands, lift up onto your toes, squeeze your knees into your upper arms, round your back, protract your shoulders, and lift your feet off. Okay, you can hold, keep squeezing your legs in on your outer arms and hold. And that's the practice. I need to keep practicing that one. The last pose is side crow, Parsva Bakasana. Okay, for side crow, there are many prep poses to get us ready. The one that I would like to try is a supine prep pose. So lying on your back, we're making the form of the pose here. So reach your hands overhead. Draw your shoulders to your legs to the right and your hands to the left. Okay, squeeze your left hand into your right tricep. Push into the imaginary ground. So this is sideways. And try the other side. So bend your legs over now to the left side. Your hands are pushing up into the air as though it was the floor. So we're doing this upside down. Okay, and now coming up to seated, we will try this pose. Okay, so hands are slightly wider than shoulders. Okay, and you walk your feet around to the side, bend your knees. Actually, I'll do this side first. So bend your knees. You want to stack your elbows over your wrists. So you're leaning your right thigh onto your left upper arm, and then you're picking your feet up. So lift the top leg up by internally rotating, and then push the weight into your hands and lift your feet up. And we'll try the other side. Walk your feet around, bend your knees. Remember, your hands are wider than shoulder distance apart. Push down, round your back, lift the top leg up, and then lift the bottom. Okay, and that's the practice for me and for you. Thank you.